Crown and Glory from West Georgia, and this is the Red, White, and You podcast.
Now here's your host, Kendra Sheehan.
Alrighty, something is brewing in Carrollton. The West Georgia Wolves are off to their best start since 2022, starting the year a perfect 3-0. Hello and welcome into the Red, White, and You podcast, the official podcast of the United Athletic Conference. Today's special guest is the UAC Offensive Player of the Week in West Georgia running back Latrelle Murrell. So here are the stats. The redshirt sophomore had 20 carries for 116 yards. He had collected 3 catches for 92 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns in the Wolves win over ETSU. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and bring in Latrelle. How are we feeling after that huge comeback win on Saturday?
We're feeling great, man. It's definitely a confidence booster because, you feel me, they think I'm just a power back, but seeing I'm able to catch outside the backfield, not just get to give the ball to me, but I know teams are having a problem game planning for me, and it's just, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly showcased a diverse set of skills. We'll talk about the final quarter because you're going in down 31-20. You catch a 27-yard pass from Davin. Describe that play that cut the lead to just 3 points for East Tennessee.
Basically, all is just a screen to me, man. Nothing without my O-lineman, first of all. And then we got to talk about the block from the outside from wide receiver, my man TJ. So, yeah, we have a lot of blocking. We're really into blocking on the perimeter, and I'm nothing without the 10 of the guys on the field.
I mean, you also caught a pass for 62 yards, which was a touchdown in the second quarter for 6 more points. Describe how that play was drawn up as well.
Yeah, it was the same play. So last year I had the same play called, but I dropped the ball. So this year, you know what I'm saying, different feeling, different outstarter this year. So I know how to catch it, and the rest is just history. My O-lineman 4 for 4 on the blocks, and all I need is a little crease. So you give me a crease, I'm gone.
Was that on your mind when that play was drawn up in that game of this is what happened last year, but I've worked so hard in the offseason that I know I'm going to bring this one in?
Honestly, no, I forgot about it. So I actually thought about, like, last year. I was like, this is the same play I dropped last year, like the exact same play. So it was a shocker to me that I was able to bring it in, and you feel me, all I needed was a few blockers, and then the rest is just touchdown.
Is that something you really focused in and honed in on the offseason, is trying to make yourself that guy that can run, that can catch, that does make it really hard for other teams to game plan for?
Yeah, definitely. Last year, I felt like I was so one-dimensional. I feel like they could just, like, I wasn't able to catch out the backfield, really. So this offseason, I was working a lot of trainers, just working on my hands and my route running. So I could fit anywhere in any type of offense.
I mean, it certainly has paid off. You look at last year, you had 224 total yards on the ground. Okay, this year, through 3 games, you already have 415. So what's also been the difference just on the rushing side of the ball in terms of being able to pick up extra yardage? And, you know, one of the early games, you had 172 yards on the ground.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my man Rajace Mosley. He was a starter last year. He was my big mentor throughout the season last year and some of this year. He was at the game Saturday actually, and he taught me a lot, man. He knew he had to give the crown to somebody. He gave it to me, so I took a lot of my skills from him. His mental portion of the game, just you feel me, never give up when the ball was given to me.
And who was this again that is a big mentor?
Rajace Mosley, number 22 from last year.
Ah, okay. Oh, so he came back to watch the home opener?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Did anyone else from previous teams or any other alumni get to come back for that one?
I probably forgot, but the only person that actually said something to me was Rajesh. He came up to me before the game and after the game, and during the game too.
What did he say to you after the game?
He texted me after the game. He told me I popped it. You know what I mean? He said all it takes is just you just keep on going, man. You know, the sky's the limit for me.
I mean, look at the total team effort from the game. I mean, you have a touchdown. one of your teammates has a touchdown in the last 15 seconds of the game that gives you the win. How do you describe that clutch play and getting to see, one of your fellow teammates also get a chance to have that moment?
Man, it's a blessing for real, man. My emotions were going crazy. Like I've seen like all these Hail Marys and for last minute touchdowns and all that, but like being a part of like on the goal line, a fade ball 1-on-1, you gotta trust your teammates. It's a great feeling. You probably see me, I'm jumping up and down the field. So it's emotions were going crazy, but I can't describe it. It was a good feeling. I'm proud of my boy.
What was the message, either from Joel Taylor or one of the specific coaches? As you guys are fighting, you're down by 11. It's your home opener. This is another opportunity to start the season undefeated. What was the message that allowed you guys to just find that inner strength in you and go out there and get it done?
Coach Taylor talks about us a lot as a team. He talks about us being a resilient group, and we showed a lot of fight during the war we had on Saturday, man. I appreciate the defense getting a stop. All we had to do was all we needed is a little bit of time. He told Coach Taylor to Coach David, he said, all we gonna have 40 seconds left. Just do what you gotta do. He said, yes, sir. And then he never gave up.
I mean, I think everyone wants to know, right? It's your guys' second year in Division One, and to the outside world, maybe some of these wins were surprising in terms of taking down Nichols, a ranked opponent. But for you guys, it feels like you guys have the confidence that you knew based on summer workouts, based on what Coach Taylor was drawing up, that this might not be the unexpected start for this team. So, what was summer like that you guys started creating something pretty good in Carrollton in this year too?
We knew this year we have to play more as a team. Last year we were kind of separated in a way, so that's why our season didn't go as planned. So, but this year we focus on building bonds. You feel me? We spend more time together as a team because it's not just about being on the football field. It's all about knowing who you're playing next to. So I feel like that played a big role, and then the rest is just grinding in the weight room. The football aspect of it, it's just like little things like just saying what's up, what's your name, like how are you doing today. That's like that creates a bond, and then you feel me? Yeah.
Have you created any special bonds with some of your teammates that maybe you didn't create that bond last year, but you sparked up a conversation in the weight room and you guys found out, hey, we have so much in common?
Yeah, this is like all my old linemen, man. I respect them all. Like I love them all to death. They're the reason why I'm having this run I am right now. But I'm not really a talkative guy, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people had come up to me, they get me out of my comfort zone. So I usually don't say anything to anybody first, but usually my O line and Davin keeps me out of my comfort zone too. And a couple other players, I can't really think. But usually the whole team just comes up to me and makes my day sometimes because they know I'm a quiet person. So it's good to have people come up to you and say what's up and play with you and all that.
What is the relationship with Davin like going into, another year with each other?
Relationship is good, man. It's just at times, we haven't had a really argument before, but we're always on the same page. If I need help with something, he needs help with something, I'm always there for him. And I know he has my back, and I always have my back, and I always have his back, and I love him.
Hey, that's all you could really ask for. And especially, you look at week two, you take down Nichols. I mean, that was a ranked opponent. They were ranked 22 on the road. What was the feeling after that win? And obviously, it was a complete battle through four quarters to get that one done, but you handled them pretty convincingly. I think it was 34-10 was that final.
Yeah. Big shout out to the defense, man. Us as an offense, we got to work on not turning the ball over. We turned the ball over, I don't know how many times. I think it was more than like three times that game. I had to fumble that game, so I was a part of that. So definitely like we have to grow as that, get better at that aspect. But it was a dominant fight. This is a really good defense, really good offense, you feel me? But we executed everything on all four phases of the game. And yeah.
Where do you feel like the ceiling is for this team when you guys can? Obviously, it's early in the season, so you're going to have mistakes, you're going to have things that you need to clean up. But where do you think this ceiling is?
Ceiling is really high, really, really high, man. You talk about like just what I said earlier, just not turning the ball, like having that perfect game. We haven't had the perfect game on three phases of the game yet. So on special teams, we're one block away. Defense, we got to stop them on third downs. Offense, don't turn over the ball. Third down conversions. It's just little stuff like that. And once we get rolling, it's gonna be scary. I'm telling you that right now.
Based on last season, the coaches voted West Georgia, of course, near the bottom of the preseason coaches poll. But do you guys use that as a chip, as something in the locker room that's like, hey, they picked us at the bottom. They have no idea what's coming to them this season.
We definitely do, man. We all every game we talk about, they don't respect us, man. So we play with a chip on our shoulder. We're trying to earn respect, but also we're not really trying to focus on the outsiders. We can't let them get into our head. So it's just a little. I mean, coach says it here and there. They don't respect us, but we know that if we don't focus on, we focus on what we can control. That's just what they think of us. They don't know what we've been through, how we got here. You feel me? It's just a matter of time.
What is something that Coach Taylor has told you specifically this season that maybe you lean on when you have a fumble or you have a missed block or something doesn't go your way, but you need, something that Coach Taylor said to help get you back locked in and focused?
No, he says this to everybody. He always says next play mentality. It's not about, you can't just trust yourself on just one play, because that one play does not determine the game at all. It doesn't determine who you are as a person. And just, you got to focus on getting better. So like I had a fumble and I didn't fumble last game. Well, let's pray we don't fumble any other game. So I've been working on this fumbling and not fumbling drills and all that.
Well, we've heard plenty about your stats and what you've done on the football field, but share with us a little bit about what the stats don't show, who you are as a person, or maybe an interesting hobby outside of the game of football that makes you unique and makes you you.
Just me in general. I'm just a guy that I'm just here, man. I'm just living, man. I don't really do too much hobby. I just play the game, man. If I ain't playing football, it's on the game with my friends from home, man. I don't really be doing too much. I'm really a quiet person. It takes a lot to get me out of my comfort zone, like I said earlier. But it's a blessing to be like a part of things like this, because I'm not really a talkative person. So having interviews like that is getting me ready for the real world.
Well, hey, you're doing a great job so far. So we're happy to have you on here. And we'll get back to league play because you guys get a huge opportunity now. Okay, you start the year 3-0, and now you get the opportunity to host Eastern Kentucky, a playoff team last year in the league opener. What have you guys been emphasizing in practice as you get ready for another battle this weekend?
Coach gave us the stats for EKU yesterday. He was talking about how they're 1-2 right now. They're not playing very well. Their offense is questionable. You feel me? But it was the same thing last year. Last year they played two FBS teams. They lost bad. So we thought going this game last year we're going to whoop them. So last year we played them, we lost. So this year it's the exact same thing. They played two FBS teams. They lost. You feel me? They're not showing good things on film right now, but we know that he talked about it might be a trap game. So we can't go in there thinking, oh, they're sweet and all that. So we got to go in that game, play them like we played the last three games.
And, for you, obviously it's a home matchup, so it's a similar routine that you probably go through. But what does your game day routine look like? You have a night game, it's a 6 p.m. start. So take me through the day and how you prepare to get out there and do your best on the football field.
Yeah, how I prepare is just I like to keep things simple. I don't like to keep my mind on too much things. So whenever this game, the day before the game, I tend to cut off like all social media. I log out all the social media accounts, just getting that clear state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Then once game day hits, we wake up. Obviously, we eat breakfast, all that. I go to treatment, so I make sure I'm ready for the game early on, for later that night. And then I'm in my head a lot when it comes on game day. I gotta vision myself making plays. You feel me? Because I know what he's going to call. Coach Davis going to call, so I got to envision myself making that play on the field. So, but other than that, I don't really do too much for game day. You feel me? I'm just always in my head. I say to myself, I'm quiet. And once 6 o'clock hit, I'm ready to go. Like I'm talking.
How do you handle, sort of that being in your head and, working to, just trust the work that you put in and know that you can do it and you don't need to overthink, some things if that's something that you struggle with, before games.
Yeah, I do talk to my mom. I talk to my mom a lot. She's like my best friend, so she helps me with stuff like that. But other than that, I tell myself I think that's like the bad person in my head trying to talk to me whenever it's negative. So I always try to think positive. You feel me? I don't try to get in my head, but I always tend to get in my head. But other than that, I know what I can do, and yeah,
Will your mom be at the game on Saturday?
she'll be at every game this year.
Does she wear a jersey? Is she someone that if you scan the crowd, you know that that's your mom?
Yeah, yes, yes. She'll have a red. I think it's red. Yeah, she have a red shirt on with my. It's like a football picture with me on it, and then my number and my last name on it.
Oh, did she make it?
I don't know who made it. She surprised with it last week. My grandma had one on too. She'll be at the game too.
Oh, nice. Are they both usually grandma and the mom a staple?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Love the family support. Well, wishing you the best of luck. The Wolves will look to hunt down the Colonels this Saturday at University Stadium. It's a 6 p.m. Eastern time start on ESPN. Latrell, thank you so much and good luck this weekend.
You too. Appreciate it.